Okay, so for your reading and writing self assessment, so you're looking at task 2 here. So you might see this in two different places. First of all, sorry, you could see it under home if I've opened up home base. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to open this area, but it's also linked in this area of the help videos as well. But I've started to change things up so that that's on the top of your activity too. Okay, so what you're going to do for that, if you were to right click and then open it up, it will come up over here and you've got some specific things that you need to do. So using the information below, answer the following reading, writing, self-assessment. So if you think something is your strength, you're going to highlight it in green. If you think something is an area of need, like I'm sort of okay with it, you'd highlight it in orange. Somewhere that you want to focus on improving, you would put in blue. So your strength, an area of need, or somewhere you'd like to improve. So if we were to go down here, we'd look at learning skills. So the first one is collaboration. So the student, this is talking about you. So do you accept various roles and an equitable share of the work in a group? So maybe that's not a strength of yours. So you would highlight that in orange. Responds positively to the ideas, opinions, values, and traditions of others. Maybe that's something that you think that you are really good at. So you would highlight that in green. Works with others to resolve conflict and build consensus to achieve group goals. Maybe that's something you'd like to work on in a class, but you're going to go through and do it for all of these different activities for each of the learning skills areas. So for initiative, for self-regulation, for responsibility, and for organization. And then what you're going to do, you need to make sure that this is in full sentences and that you're restating the question in your response. So identify one strength and one area of need you have in reading. So one area of need I identified above is, and maybe you could just grab this one, and it comes to with respect to collaboration. And you'd want to put that into a full sentence. So one area of need identified above is accepts various roles and an equitable share of work in the group. Okay. And then one strength I identified from the survey above is, and you would tell me the strength that you've got. So maybe you are really good at responding positively to the ideas, opinions, values, and traditions of others. I don't know why that doubled. That's strange. Okay. And then you're going to fix that up so that it's into a full sentence. Okay. And I'm going to delete this. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of this question altogether. And then I want you to identify a goal that you have for yourself based on the learning skills assessment above. And then what steps do you think you could take to achieve this goal? So when you're responding to this one, I want you to say, one goal I have for myself in OLC 4.0 is to, and then you'd want to come back up here and find one of your blue goals as something that you wanted to work on. You could choose one of your areas of needs. That's fine too. So one goal that I would have for myself in OLC is to ensure I work with others to resolve conflicts and build consensus to achieve group goals. So that might happen in something like a discussion area. How would you do this? So in this course, I will achieve the goal of, and let's put this back over here, of working with others to resolve conflicts and building consensus to achieve group goals. And we'll say, oops, I'm just trying to get rid of the highlight. And we'll say by actively participating in Jamboard discussions in a respectful way. Okay, so you might choose something else that you'd like to put in here. That's fine. And you can pick one from any of the different areas. After you've done that, you are going to go over to, let me find the main course. So you are going to go over to your OLC, oh, sorry, that'll be faster for you, your OLC course. And you're going to go to the assignment area and you're going to see Unit 1A1, Reading and Writing Self-Assessment. Reading and Writing Self-Assessment. You can find your rubric feedback over here. So the criteria, and I'm going to edit this slightly to fit with the edits that I just made. But things that are expected, that you edit your work prior to submission, that you make sure you use full sentences, that you outline the steps that you think you can take to reach that goal, that you identify your goal with respect to how I've changed the question here, and that you identify your strengths as well. So I will edit that rubric to make it align specifically with these questions that I changed a little bit for you. So once you've done that, you're going to click on the title. Let's do if we could do a student view. It might tell me I can't access. Oh, it's going to let me. Okay, so we're going to click on the title. And you'll see the rubric here. You'll find the updates that I put here. And you're going to add your file. So from my Google Drive, usually if you pick it from your Google Drive, it will be the most recent file that pops up. You're going to add that in. And that's it. If I've just got the screen recording stuff there, so I just made it smaller, and then you would submit. I'm not going to submit at this time just because I don't need to mark my own work. So there's an example. You can elaborate more. I just did quick notes, and that's what I'm expecting. And I'll update this rubric to be specific to these questions here. So it'll say, I identified one strength and one area of need that I have based on the self-assessment above. I identified a goal that I have for myself based on the learning skills assessment above. What steps do you think you can take to achieve this goal? So that's what I'll be marking you on, and the fact that you've used full sentences and edited your work before it comes in. If you have any questions, just reach out to me and we can work through it. So I'm just going to get rid of those and I'll stop the video.